So it was 2022. I was eating with my friends at a birthday party. All of them were chilling, but all I was doing was eating or shoving food inside my mouth without a pause. I had no reason to eat so much food, but I was helpless. I simply couldn't say no, and look where it landed me. Never said no to the food, never said no to my friends. I always accepted any sort of invitation to parties. Slowly and gradually, I went down the rabbit hole. The art of saying no is a very important in a man's life. If I'd learned this skill earlier, I would have achieved much more in my personal self-improvement journey. I'm here for you as an advisor, so you do not make the same mistake. My friends used to bail on me like crazy. They tell me, hey bro, speak to that girl, or hey bro, there's this new kid in school, you should be friends with him. They're like, oh bro, listen, I'll help you out. I'll pat you on the back. I'll tell her that, oh, you like her and everything. But they all left me. They all left me for myself to fend for myself, to struggle for myself. When we play video games, and it'd be Fortnite, I'd be low HP, low health, and I'd be there. Hey bro, guys, help me. They didn't listen to me. My voice was irrelevant in the group. I was looked at as an irrelevant kid in the group. When we had voice chat and everything, we'd be talking, oh guys, video game update, music about that artist, this artist, that singer, oh this singer, that singer. But in video games, when I needed help and I tried to call them over on the mic, I'd be like, hey bro, guys, help. They wouldn't help me at all. They wouldn't help me at all because I was literally a scumbag, the runt of the litter. So my friends just left me dust to fend for myself all the time. Every single time. In my past two, my schedule was literally waking up super early, pulling at my phone, being a brain-dead monkey, in fact. Literally, bro, I was lonely, very sad, very depressed, very anxious, very shy. I could not speak to girls at all. Not 1 ounce of me compelled to speak to my crush. Not 1 ounce of me wanted to speak to my crush. Cause my friend, bro, he asked me, hey bro, who's your crush? We were texting over. Hey bro, who's your crush? I'm sat there. Do I really want to tell him this? So I'm questioning him. Hey, why should I trust you? Hey, why should I? You know what? No, I'm not gonna tell you, right? He's like, oh but bro, I promise, I swear that I'm gonna, keep it a secret. I'm not gonna do it. And we'll keep it between us. That's what he told me. Next day, he betrays me. And he goes up to the crush that I had. He goes up to her and asks her, hey, do you like movies? And she replies, no, not really. And he told me that. He only told me after what had happened. Cause my friend, we'll call him Bob. That's not his real name. Call him Bob. So Bob, was just kind of talking and chatting with me or whatever. And then suddenly out of nowhere, he tells me, "Hey bro, your crush wants to speak to you after school." Huh? What? Why? I already screwed up, didn't I? She didn't even like me in the first place. But I thought, it's fine, whatever. It's fine, it's all fine. So I start walking and walking and walking and walking towards, and while my crush was packing her bags and everything, I'm just there, standing ice cold, with the intensive stare in my eyes. I look directly into her eyes, and she was looking directly into my eyes. And it's like just this stare, but she was moving around, going like this with weird eye contact. And then suddenly, she speaks. Hey, I don't really like you. And me having this mentality that whatever happened. I'm just there. Yeah, whatever. I have no sort of expression, no emotion that's shown in my face. I'm just there. Yeah, whatever. And I'm just staring at her, ice cold in her eyes. And it's like, I just walk past, start packing my bags, and then I talk to the guy next to me. And like, oh, we're talking about some random topic about XXX. Like, a lot of topics. We were talking for like 5 to 10 minutes. So I was packing my bags. I look back and I see my crush. My crush was just rejected. And I'm just there standing ice cold. I do not say one word, 1 ounce, 1 letter, 1 syllable, nothing. And I stare ice cold. That was a moment where if I could have just said no, I would have changed the course of a lot of stuff. A lot. In terms of my health, me not being able to say no. I couldn't say no to overeating, binge eating, or to stop being a lazy fat slob who just sits at his computer all day and faps. That's what happened when I couldn't say no. When I didn't learn how to say no. Why? When I thought no was irrelevant, redundant, and not important at all. Because it has had a very, very bad impact on my life. Like the friend I told my crush who it was. If I just could have said no, or just no thanks, no, I'm not gonna say, I could have changed the course of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that happened in this timeline. But I didn't. And it was very, very hard. Very hard to keep myself from breaking down. Because deep down, I'd be in my house. Despite all that, trying to just cover it up and just let my subconscious do its thing. I'd be at home, and I'd be sat with my back up against the wall, contemplating life and why I even exist on this planet Earth, in this vessel. So I became very, very, very depressed. Depressed to the point where social interaction, it wasn't the same. Not being able to say no changed the course of my life entirely. So, how do you learn to say no? How do you learn to say no? See, when the time comes, when the time comes, your friends, your family members, or relatives are going to come up to you and like say, "Oh, do you want the donut or the pizza?" And you're gonna have to learn to say no for the sake of your health, for the sake of yourself, because I care about you, bro. See, things that made me learn to say no was firstly, it was depriving myself of all those friends who told me, "Hey, bro, eat this chocolate. Hey, bro, eat this pizza. Hey, bro, let's, join the birthday party and just eat terrible." And stay there for like hours and hours and hours a day. It was depriving myself of those friends, firstly. So, some of my social interactions I had to completely cut off for the sake of my health, for the sake of my life, for the sake of my body, for the sake of me. I had to cut them off, completely block them, isolate them away from me. And that was the first thing that helped. The second thing was, what about family? So, in terms of family, when they offered me huge portions of food, I couldn't say no because my stomach, even when I had pain in my stomach, it bellowed, it urged me to eat more. And I became a fat guy. Essentially, a skinny fat, somewhat skinny. Skinny fat is a terrible starting point. And that's where I got from my terrible diet and my activity levels. The third thing is to make sure when they offer you something, you have a subconscious telling you to say no. You have your subconscious telling you to say no. Don't eat that donut because it will affect your future health, your future self, your future body. You have to listen to the subconscious. You have to listen to the subconscious that's deeply inside your brain. This piece of mass that's in between your ears. So you can literally, finally, for once, say no and learn to say no with ease. Because it's not as hard as you think. Because over the course of the past couple of weeks, months, years, after I said no and learned to say no, started being really consistent in the gym. I'd be walking there. It's not even a struggle, bro. Not even a struggle. Like the gym's 15 minutes away walk. I'm just there walking. I'm smiling and it's all fine. I actually learned to say no for once. Not yes. It's no. And I got rid of all the trash friends who were just pulling me down into a vortex in the abyss where I'd fall deeper and deeper with them. I left them all. They can do whatever. I started saying no to the food and everything. I've been taking care of my health. I've been making a very big positive impact on my overall self. That's how much my life changed over the span of learning one simple word, one simple 2-letter word. See, This two-letter word, although it doesn't seem important in many people's perspectives, and they'd rather learn the entire dictionary, the entire vocabulary system in school. Literally knows a basic word, basic two-lettered word, then by definition, no means to reject or refuse something. And a lot of people might view that as terrible. Huh? Terrible. You should reject the food because deep down you know it will ruin you in the future, and you should take care of yourself now instead of enjoying yourself now, playing all the video games and everything, eating terribly, and wasting all those years. Because that's how significant saying no is. Literally, no. This two-letter word. That's how important it is. Because all those years you spent, all those years and months you spent just fapping, eating, being on Netflix. You see, because the past couple of months, what have you been really doing? Other than fapping, eating, and watching Netflix? Probably not much, right? Probably basically like 80 to 90% of your day is three things. These three things which I just mentioned. And I'm here. For the past couple of months, I've been making some income and putting in some hard work. Does that genuinely not bring shame to you? Not to mention the countless of other men who are outcompeting you as we speak. As I speak. Countless of other men who are outcompeting you. Does that not bring a spark right behind you? Because bro, your future wife is getting attracted to another guy who's been sacrificing his teenage years, his 20s. He sacrificed that and just put in hard effort and hard work. And finally, yeah, he's in a good place in life. Sure, he's in a good place in life, but that's the exact reason why he's pulling the future wife you're supposed to have. The future wife. She's getting pulled away. By a strong, a confident, a muscular, a rich, athletic man who has four digits of testosterone, and he is leaving you in the dust. And that should literally light a spark within you. If this doesn't literally light a spark within you, compels you to try harder, then what will? What will? So many guys will underestimate a word, an uncommon used word, but has so much impact and effect. You see, because your life will change. Your life will change. Virtual handshake, your life will change after saying no. You're gonna stop saying no to the parties, no to the invitations to the birthday parties, no invitations to the fast food restaurant, the junk food. Everything. Once you start learning how to say no, you will exponentially change your life drastically, is you can reject and refuse a lot of bad stuff which are going to harm you. Because the truth is, in this earth, in this cold world, there is so many bad stuff that's lying around. And you have to be able to say no and refuse these things. But I promise you, your life is going to exponentially change in a matter of a week, next day. So, a few days ago, my brother been having some interesting things going on. First thing in the description. Other than that, welcome to our brotherhood.